sound of love whispering near, with every breath, with every sigh. You're the reason I'm alive. No words can say what I feel inside. You're the rhythm, you're my guide. Through the dark, through the light, you're the pulse that keeps me alive. Every beat of my heart sings your name, like a melody that never fades. Through the storm, through the fire, you're the flame, my one desire. Every moment, every spark, you're the rhythm in the dark. Every beat of my heart belongs to you. Time may change, the years may fly, but this love will never die. Through every joy, through every pain, I choose you all over again. No words can say what I feel inside. You're the rhythm, you're my guide. Through the dark, through the light, you're the pulse that keeps me alive. Every beat of my heart sings your name, like a melody that never fades. Through the storm, through the fire, you're the flame, my one desire. Every moment, every spark, you're the rhythm in the dark. Every beat of my heart belongs to you. Even if the world falls down, even if the stars burn out, I will love you just the same. Through the joy, through the pain, every beat of my heart sings your name, like a melody that never fades. Through the storm, through the fire, you're the flame, my one desire. Every moment, every spark, you're the rhythm in the dark. Every beat of my heart belongs to you. So close your eyes and feel it too. Every beat of my heart is calling you. I left the porch light on for years, spoke love in silence, masked by fears. Held every moment like a flame, hoping you might feel the same. But fire alone won't warm two hands if one keeps building up the plans. And hearts don't bend for perfect lines, they crack in quiet over time. I did my part, I stayed, I tried, I held the way when you denied. I didn't win, I didn't plead, I simply gave what I believed. And though we drifted far apart, I leave with peace. I did my part. I didn't beg you not to go. Some endings only silence knows. You chose your path, I chose to stay, until I learned to walk away. The door still holds your fading print, that's why all words unsaid, I learned to love without regret. I did my part, I watched, I cared. I didn't fold when it got bare. I made the meals, I lit the lights, I stayed through long and lonely nights. Now I release, I make a start, no bitterness. I did my part. Truths don't come with perfect peace, but there's relief in the release. You don't need both to make it whole. Sometimes one love is still a soul. I did my part with no parade, no grand goodbye, no vow to break. I leave the light on just in case, but not for you, for my own grace. And in the stillness of this heart, I live again. I did my part. When all I saw was endless gray, you drew the sun in quiet ways. No speeches made, no rescue plans. Just sat with me and held my hands. You didn't try to fix my fall, just whispered, "You're enough, that's all." And in the dark where hope had died, your silence kept me warm inside. You were the light I didn't see, the calm inside the storm in me. You didn't promise you would stay, but gave me breath for one more day. And though you're gone, I still believe you were the light that let me grieve. You didn't tell me to be strong, just stayed until the ache felt gone. Not every bond survives the end, but some still burn beneath the wind. You showed me love without demand, no need for reasons, no command. Some lights don't flash, they hum and glow, enough to help the broken grow. You were the light I didn't see, the calm inside the storm in me. You didn't promise you would stay, but gave me breath for one more day. And though you're gone, I still believe you were the light that let me a shelter in my unnamed pain. I say goodbye, but keep you near, not in memory, in atmosphere. You were the light I couldn't hold, but left left me brave enough to grow. You don't have to know your role to be the lamp inside a soul. No candle ever burned so right as when you were the light. I wake to shadows on the wall. Your laughter used to fill it all. Now silence hangs like heavy dust in rooms once built on hope and trust. I walk through echoes worn and bare, pretending you're still somewhere there. But every step just pulls me in to memories I can't rescind. You're not here, but I still see your ghost where the light used to be. Your smile, your touch, a fading line, a phantom drawn in broken time. I reach for you in empty air, but you're not here, you're never there. You're just a dream that won't let me be, still shining where the light used to be. I hear your name in every song, the one you played when nights felt long. But now the tune just haunts the sky, a lullaby for long goodbyes. I tried to burn what's left inside, but embers only seem to hide. You left a fire I can't put out, a truth I whisper through my doubt. You're not here, but I still bleed for love that left but planted seed. You're gone yet rooted deep in me, still glowing where the light used to be. I walk this world with empty hands, but always see your ghost still stand right where the light used to be. Rain falls down just like my tears, washing away the lonely years. I see your face in every crowd, a silent scream spoken aloud. Silent tears, they fall like rain, washing away this endless pain. My heart's a ghost, it fades away, lost in the shadows of yesterday. Empty rooms where echoes dwell, said it like a final breath. No anger, just a quiet death of all we tried to hold in place with trembling hands and borrowed grace. I didn't cry, I didn't run, just watched the setting of our sun. And though it hurt, I let it be. Some wounds don't beg for surgery. Time heals quietly, not loud. No fireworks, no broken vows. Just days that pass like drifting leaves, and nights that echo softer grief. It doesn't fix, it doesn't plead, but time, it gives you space to breathe. At first I counted every day, like footsteps lost along the way. But clocks don't ask if hearts still break, they just keep time for mercy's sake. I stopped the fight, I lost the need to name the ghost to make it bleed. I let the silence do its part and stitch the edges of my heart. Time heals quietly like rain that washes sorrow without shame. No promises, no sudden end, just softer eyes and clearer bend. It doesn't shout or guarantee, but time, it changes how you see. It took no speeches, took no stand, just morning light on steady hands. And one day I just felt the shift, a hurt no longer needing lift. Time heals quietly and sure, the kind of slow that feels like cure. You never came, but that's okay. I found a better kind of way, not to forget, but finally to live as time healed quietly. I see your shadow in the pouring rain. Every drop whispers your name. I let you go, I walked away. Now I'm lost in words I couldn't say. Every night I hear your voice, like a faded song, like a distant noise. If I could turn back time somehow, would you still be here right now? Oh, I regret the words I never said, the love I left, the tears I shed. If I could hold you one more time, I'd never let you slip through my mind. But now it's too late. All I have are whispered regrets. Your laughter echoes in the empty space. I still remember how your touch felt safe. I tried to hide, but it's so clear. Without you, I'm drowning in my fears. Every night I hear your voice, like a faded song, like a distant noise. If I could turn back time somehow, would you still be here right now? Oh, I regret the words I never said, the love I left, the tears I shed. If I could hold you one more time, I'd never let you slip through my mind. But now it's too late. All I have are whispered regrets. If I could rewind the time, would you still be mine? Or have I lost you forever? Oh, I regret the words I never said, the love I left, the tears I shed. If I could hold you one more time, I'd never let you slip through my mind. But now it's too late, and all I have are whispered regrets. All I have are whispered regrets. All I have are whispered regrets. The leaves still fall without a sound. They never ask the sky to come down. The rain still finds the thirsty ground. Without a map, without a bound. So why do I demand to know each reason why you had to go? Some questions aren't for minds to hold. Some truths are better left untold. I don't need to understand to walk with open empty hands. I don't need to name the pain, to stand outside and feel the rain. Not every wound is meant to mend, but I don't need to understand. The stars don't speak, but still they shine. The sea still sings in broken time. I learned that not all loss is wrong. Some silence helps us stay alive. You taught me love without a script, a page unturned, a word unslipped. And now I breathe where you once stood, not fully healed, but understood. I don't need to understand to hold the space where we began, to bless the path you had to take. Even if my own would break, no answers now, just open land. And I don't need to understand. I lay the questions down like stones and walk the water on my own. The mystery is not a wall, it's just a sky that holds it all. I don't need to understand to feel the ground beneath my stand. The ache remains, the love does too. The why is lost, but not the you. I face the dark with trembling hands and choose to live, not understand. I used to sleep beside your name, carved in the back of every frame. 1,000 echoes in one word that only I had ever heard. But time can bleach the deepest red, and silence grows in what's unsaid. I held your ghost in open hands until it slipped like shifting sand. I remember to let go, not just the pain, but even hope. Not to forget, but to forgive the parts of me you couldn't give. I walk away, but not alone. I remember to let go. I built a house from what we lacked, a shelter made of could-have backs. But even walls with sacred names will fall if no one lights the flame. I cleaned the room, I cleared the floor, but kept the light behind the door. A quiet sign to only me that moving on can still be free. I remember to let go the weight I thought was mine to hold, the dreams that cracked, the songs unsung, the days I lived but never won. No bitterness, no shadow show, just memory and letting go. I don't erase, I don't deny, but I no longer ask you why. You were a chapter, not the end. I carry you, but not pretend. I remember to let go and still find beauty as I grow. The path ahead, the gentle wind, the chance to love myself again. I thank you now before I go for teaching me to let go. I see the lights turn off again. Another evening without when. You used to hum beneath the moon. Now silence leaves the louder tune. I don't count the passing days, I just walk the quiet ways. You don't owe me what won't come, but still I leave the porch light on. I wait without asking why, without reaching for goodbye. I don't write or call or cry, I just breathe beneath your sky. If you ever turn around, you'll still find this solid ground. The tea gets cold, the air gets thin, but love is not where we begin. It's what remains when words run dry, and all we have is how we try. No demands, no broken terms, no more fires I need to burn. I won't chase what must be free, but I'll stay soft unspokenly. I wait without asking why, without reaching for goodbye. I don't write or call or cry, I just breathe beneath your sky. If you ever turn around, you'll still find this solid ground. Not holding what must roam, but I still keep a light for home. Not to trap you, not to bind, only so you won't feel blind. I wait without asking why, without answer still I try. You don't owe me anything, but I'll wait without asking. We didn't break like thunder strikes, no screams, no storms, no shattered nights. It slipped away like evening light, so soft I didn't even fight. Your eyes grew distant day by day, but still you kissed me the same way. I held your hand, but not your heart. I should have known we'd drift apart. The photographs are on the wall, but they don't speak of love at all. Just frozen smiles and empty frames. I whisper now what you won't name. We talk like friends, not lovers near. Our voices fading year by year. I search for signs we never said, but love was something we outgrew instead. And I keep tracing every step to when you started leaving quiet. Kept, we never fought, we never yelled, we just let go. Somewhere we fell, somewhere we fell between the lines, between the laughs, between the times. We didn't crash, we just let go, like rivers losing where they flow. No last goodbye, no final sound, just silence where we once were found. I still replay where love once dwelled, but we let go. Somewhere we much I hated how it ends, but all we lost were two old friends. And now I sit with things we knew, like echoes I can't speak to you. The couch still holds your shape at night, the bed still leans towards your side, right? But warmth is not the same as flame, and love was never ours to claim. I never asked you why you stayed. Was it comfort or just afraid? We faded slow and no one tells where hearts begin and when one fell. First somewhere we fell, without a sound, like leaves that drift and hit the ground. No fire, no war, no loud farewell, just silence deep. Somewhere we fell, I searched for fault, I searched for proof, but love just slipped outside the truth. We didn't break, we just dispelled, we disappeared. Somewhere we fell, somewhere we fell, somewhere we knew, somewhere we ended, me and you. The echoes of goodbye, they fill the air, a haunting melody of lost despair. Every word you spoke, a painful sting, a love that's broken on sorrow's wing. The echoes of goodbye, a fading sound, a love that's lost on hallowed ground. I'm left with nothing but a broken heart, torn apart right from the start, the start. I walk through the streets where we used to meet, haunted by memories bittersweet. The laughter, the whispers, the tender keys, now just echoes of what I miss. The echoes of goodbye, a fading sound, a love that's lost on hallowed ground. I'm left with nothing but a broken heart, torn apart right from the start. I try to silence the echoes of pain, but the memories linger like a pouring rain. How can I move on when you're not here? Lost in a world filled with fear. The echoes of goodbye, a fading sound, a love that's lost on hallowed ground. I'm left with nothing but a broken heart, torn apart right from the start. The echoes of goodbye, a haunting plea, a love that's lost eternally. No one I clapped when I survived. There were no lights, no finish line, but breath still came and I still woke with aching hands and hope half broke. I didn't rise with roaring flame, just stood inside my own small name and whispered through the noise and span. I'm still right here, still I am, still I am, not shining bright, but not erased by loss or night. Still I stand without a claim, no victory song, no need to name. I don't pretend, I don't demand, I just exist, still I am. I used to chase what wasn't mine, a louder voice, a cleaner line. But now I wear what life has sown and walk with feet I call my own. I don't need answers sharp and clear, just space to breathe, just room to hear that quiet voice beneath the slam that softly says, still I am, still I am, without applause, without the need to prove a cause. Still I walk on common ground where silent souls are rarely found. Not proud, not broken, not a brand, just breathing here, still I am. Some days I fold, some days I cry, some days I float, some days I try. But every dusk and every dawn still finds me here, still holding on. Still I am, no more, no less, a work in motion, not a test. Still I love in quiet ways, with hands that shake but choose to stay. And if the world forgets I ran, that's fine with me, still I am. I used to chase the perfect phrase to heal the space your absence made. But some truths live in what's unsaid, between the tears we never shed. I'm done explaining broken things to ghosts who wear familiar rings. I found more peace in empty sound than in the noise that pulled me down. Now I know what silence gave. Not all hearts are meant to save. I've let go without a wave and stood alone but still not brave. You left no words, no road, no grave, but I still learned what silence gave. count the ways you left, in lines and songs and heavy breaths. But healing never had a shape. It came when I gave up escape. No letter sent, no last attempt, just quiet, soft and innocent. A door that never made a sound still taught me how to stand my ground. Now I know what silence gave. Not all hearts are meant to save. I've let go without a wave and stood alone, but still not brave. You left no words, no road, no grave, but I still learned what silence gave. Some lessons come in echoes faint. Not all love needs voice or paint. And even if you don't return, the quiet left enough to learn. Now I know what silence gave. Not all loss must misbehave. You were more than what you stayed, and I was more than what I craved. No more need to beg or rave. I have peace in what silence gave. Empty swing sways in the breeze, a symbol of loss that brings me to my knees. We used to swing beneath the moon, now just silence, a mournful tune. The empty swing, a haunting sight, a love that's faded into the night. I watch it sway with tears in my eyes, lost in a world of sad goodbye. The laughter we shared, the dreams we made, now just echoes in the fading shade. I reach for you, but you're not there. Just an empty space, a cold despair. The empty swing, a haunting sight, a love that's faded into the night. I watch it sway with tears in my eyes, lost in a world of sad goodbyes. I try to fill the empty space, but the memories linger at their own pace. How can I swing when you're not here? Lost in a world filled with fear. The empty swing, a haunting sight, a love that's faded into the night. I watch it sway with tears in my eyes, lost in a world of sad goodbyes. The empty swoon, a love's farewell, a heart that's broken under its spell. I walk through the fire, feel the heat on my skin. The world keeps on turning, but I'm stuck within. Shadows are whispering the fears that I hide, but I won't let them break me. I've still got my pride. The cracks in the pavement, they mirror my soul. A heart stitched together, still fighting for hope. The echoes of voices that scream in the night can't drown out the spark that's ready to ignite. We'll shatter the sky, tear it apart with every beat of this broken heart. We'll rise like a storm, leave nothing behind. Unchain the lightning, we were born to shine. The weight of the silence, it's heavy as stone, but I'm not afraid now to stand here alone. I've been to the edge, stared down the abyss, and I know there's a freedom in moments like this. The scars that we carry, they tell who we are. Each one is a map pointing back to the stars. So scream it out loud, let the whole world hear. We're stronger than pain, we're stronger than fear. We'll shatter the sky, tear it apart with every beat of this broken heart. We'll rise like a storm, leave nothing behind. Unchain the lightning, we were born to shine. We'll shatter the sky, tear it apart with every beat of this broken heart. We'll rise like a storm, leave nothing behind. Unchain the lightning, we were born to shine. We'll shatter the sky, tear it apart with every beat of this broken heart. We'll rise like a storm, leave nothing behind. This is the last song I'll sing for you. No more lines in shades of blue. I've poured my heart in every rhyme, but Love can't live on borrowed time. You turned away, you closed the page, left me trapped inside this cage. And though my voice still shakes with pain, I won't sing your name again. This is the last song I'll sing for you. No more echoes to pull me through, no more dreams to chase in vain, no more dancing in the rain. This melody will set me free. One final chord, then you'll leave me. This is the last, the very last song I'll sing for you. I used to write with hands on fire, but now they tremble with desire to let you go, to walk away, to find a dawn in my own way. You were the spark, now just the ash, a faded note, a broken flash. I'll sing this out and close the door. No second verse, not anymore. This is the last song I'll sing for you. And maybe now I'll make it through. No more waiting on a sign, no more verses made from lies. I'll let this sorrow fade to dust. The strings will break because they must. This is the last, the very last song I'll sing for you. It wasn't what you said that stayed, but every word you pushed away. The silence curled beneath your smile and echoed through the empty miles. You didn't need to shut the door, I heard it close inside your core. And though you stood just steps from me, your absence filled the air I breathe. What you didn't say spoke loud in glances lost, in furrowed brows. The gaps between the things you meant were louder than the words you spent. I don't resent, I won't replay, but I still feel what you didn't say. held me like a fragile light that begged to live but feared goodbye. I learned to read the space between the way you looked, then turned unseen. No sharp goodbye, no shouting scene, just shadows where your light had been. What you didn't say remains, like phantom limbs and window panes. The storm you hid behind your grace still reigns inside this quiet place. No blame to lay, no debt to pay, but I still ache from what you didn't say. Some words don't die, they just dissolve in every breath we don't resolve. And what was missed is what will stay long after both have walked away. What you didn't say was real, and maybe that's what helps me heal. Not every wound requires a sound. Some truths are buried, never found. I let them float, I let them fray, but I remember what you didn't say. We danced like we had years to burn, but deep inside we knew the turn. The hourglass was never full. We played pretend, ignored the pull. You kissed me like it had to end, a sweetness sharp I can't defend. Your touch was soft but never stayed, like seasons that forget to fade. We were living on borrowed time, loving like it wasn't mine. Every laugh had a quiet cry, every hello hid a goodbye. You were never meant to stay, just a dream that slipped away. We were living on borrowed time, but I still called you mine. I see your name in every street, a trace of ash beneath my feet. Your voice is etched into the air, even when I know you're not there. Some love is meant to burn and go, to leave us warm, then leave us cold. We held it close, we held it tight, and watched it vanish overnight. We were living on borrowed time, loving like it wasn't mine. Every laugh had a quiet cry, every hello hid a goodbye. You were never meant to stay, just a dream that slipped away. We were living on borrowed time, but I still called you mine. We were living on borrowed time, a borrowed heart, a stolen rhyme. Even stars must dim and fall, but you were worth it all. Now I walk this path alone, but your echo is my own. We were living on borrowed time, but it still felt like home. used to talk till 2 a.m. Now silence falls where words had been. You're in the room but far away. I miss the things we used to say. You check your phone, I fake a smile, pretend that this will last a while. But love that burns and isn't fed will slowly fade and leave you dead. We used to fight, now we don't care. That apathy is hard to bear. I'd rather tears than empty stares. At least they prove that someone dares. We sleep like strangers back to back, hearts out of sync and always lack. But still we stay for reasons gone, afraid to lose, afraid to move on. We faded on the line we drew, too scared to leave, too tired to renew. We loved, we lied, we let it slide, and now we're ships without a tide. You once were fire, now just smoke, a bond that slowly came unspoke. We faded slow, not in one day, but love like ours just slipped away. No final fight, no slamming door, just silence we could not ignore. We're here but gone in every way, two ghosts who meet then drift away. We faded on the line so thin, too late to start, too deep within. This love once shone, then disappeared. Now only silence holds us near. I try to laugh, I try to breathe, but you still live inside of me. I see your face in strangers' eyes, I hear your voice in lullabies. I kiss someone but feel the lack, 'cause half of me still wants you back. I fake my smile, I wear the mask, but letting go's too much to ask. Keep spinning, so they say, but time just froze the night you strayed. Your memory is stitched in skin, a battle I can't seem to win. I chase the sun, avoid the rain, but every joy still ends in pain. You were the fire, the song, the sea, and now there's just half of me. Half of me is moving on, the other half still plays our song. I tell myself it's for the best, but I still feel you in my chest. I try to heal, I try to grow, but some things time I dream in colors that we knew, but wake in gray when I lose you. No matter who stands next to me, it's never whole, it's never free. Half of me is in today, but half still begs for yesterday. And though I smile for all to see, you'll always own half of me. Half of me. Half of me.